What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Nirvana. Yes, indeed. Nirvana Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity boobity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Andy Garcia, and Andy wanted to see me react to this song by Nirvana called Scoff. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I have heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Nirvana, surprise, surprise, and the video has 727,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Scoff remastered. Okay. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I'm getting the punk energy. I'm getting the punk vibes. A little more of a slower tempo than I'm used to hearing from that style. It's working. I mean, it is working. I mean, okay, look, am I going to sit here and go, this is the most amazing song I've ever heard in my life? No, I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm sorry. Not even by Nirvana standards. I've heard Nirvana songs that are much better than this. But this is not bad. It's not a bad song at all. I'm not really digging this as much as I've dug other songs by Nirvana that I've heard on the channel. So, but I mean, it is good. It is good. Let's just finish this out and we'll get to the review. Laying out on the hand of 4. Okay. I mean, like I said, it's good. I've heard better from them. I've heard songs with better songwriting. I've also heard songs with better energy. So I don't know. I don't know how this one's going to go. I'm not 100% sure.
But they are who we thought they were.
Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Nirvana with Scoff. This was a request from Andy Garcia. Okay, I thought about it and I got my score here, and the score makes perfect sense to me, based on my opinions. Remember, guys, what I'm about to say is just my opinion, okay? It's what I think. It's what I feel. It is not fact. It is not what I expect everybody to believe, okay? I'm sure everybody has their own opinions about that song. And listen, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I'm not trying to get anybody to see things my way. I'm not trying to force my opinion on others. So please don't try to discredit mine, okay? My opinions, all right? I'm just here to voice my opinions, what I think about it, like you guys want, and I'm going to do it in a very honest fashion. So, having said all that, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 6.4. Yep, 6.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First of all, a 6.4. Is that a bad score? No, it's not a bad score at all. We're not down in the negatives, guys. We don't get into the negatives until we get under 5. So when we get into the 4s and the 3s and the 2s and the 1s, that's when things get bad. Now this was not a bad song, not by a stretch. I think it's a pretty good song, okay? Which is why I'm giving it a pretty good score of 6.4. I have heard songs that are a lot more intriguing and a lot more technically profound and a lot more interesting to listen to than this song, that have a lot more emphasis on chordal structure and chordal flow, chordal progressions, melodic lines, harmonic lines, more interesting drumming. You know, I've heard more captivating songs than this from Nirvana, okay? I'm not talking about other groups. I'm talking about Nirvana songs. I've heard of far more entertaining songs from Nirvana than this. And I've also heard and felt more energetic songs from Nirvana than this that actually may have even been simpler than this, but the energy level is through the roof compared to this. I was getting the punk vibes, I was getting the punk feels, but I hesitate to call this a punk song. It didn't like scream punk, you know what I mean? It felt more just straight ahead rock to me, despite the fact that it had the punk feels. So it was lacking a little bit in the energy department, but at the same time, it wasn't the most intriguing song I've heard from Nirvana either. Comparing this song to other songs I've heard from Nirvana, this one, if I'm being honest with you, I felt like this was kind of down, not at the bottom of the barrel, I wouldn't say that far, but I mean, it's definitely, you know, not at the top either, or even in the middle. Somewhere like about a third of the way down, probably. Not my favorite song from Nirvana by a stretch. It sounded good. The vocals were well done. The guitar work was very simple. I think honestly the most intriguing thing about the song was the drumming. On the verses laying out on 4, you know, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you know, and just hitting that downbeat of 4 and just resting and then coming back on the downbeat of 1 again. While he was playing 8s the whole time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That was interesting. It was engaging, but that's really, honestly, in my opinion, it's the only thing that really engaged me about the entire song. Couldn't really hear the bass too well. I know it was there. I could feel it, but I couldn't really hear it audibly. Not without digging for it. And like I said, the guitar work, nothing all that impressive, nothing all that amazing. Just very basic stuff. Even by Nirvana standards, very basic stuff. But at the same time, it was done well, and it did have some drive. It did have some energy. Not a lot, but a little bit. Enough to keep me engaged. You know what I mean? So, not a favorite of mine by any stretch, but at the same time, not the worst I've heard from them either. And I'm giving them a score, a really, not a really good score, but a pretty good score of 6.4. And like I said, I think it's a pretty good song. Not one I would put up in top contention by a stretch, but at the same time, not the worst thing I've heard today either. So 6.4, I feel good about that score, and that is where we're going to stay. So 6.4, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.